Hello, my name is James Williams Jr. Alright, so this needs to be said because I'm on the fence. As a person of multiculturalness, Bigfoot is kind of part of my culture. But whose culture is he not a part of, really? I'm part Native American Indian, which means I'm part Cherokee. There are many Native American legends out there, but this video specifically is about Bigfoot. Alright, I know you guys are thinking, well, James, didn't you do Bigfoot videos before? Yes, I did, but I'm going into more historical depth now. Alright? Bigfoot, the myth, the creature, the legend. Okay, so as you all know, if you know anything about me, and you know that I do my research as best I can. So, first, these encyclopedias up here. That's an I for Indian. And this is an E for Eskimo. Alright. So as you all know, Native Americans, Eskimos included. If I can find it in this damn thing. No, so Eskimos and Native Americans all come from Mongoloid stock. And, you know, Eskimos, Inuit, I'm probably not saying that right. As I always, if I butcher it, I just spell it Innuit. Alright. So, Eskimos, this thing right here says like Indians, like American Indians, Eskimos belong to Mongoloid stock. Why are they not classified as Native Americans if they are all from the same thing? Alright? So here, for Indians, American Indians, because there are a lot of us around. This has Indonesia. Snow and behold, it wouldn't go right to the page that I needed to go to. Because obviously, I'm too far ahead of myself. And now I'm behind myself. Alright, so you have American Indians came over from Asia over 20,000 years ago, blah blah blah. We're not going through that. Alright, so I was watching a video on Bigfoot. Alright, let me explain before y'all start jumping down my throat. So, I actually was watching quite a few videos about Bigfoot. And I want to get on that because it's important to me. Alright. That I explain stuff. Oh, that girl can flip. And I grew up right after. So, we want to know. Because I watched this video, so I gotta touch on it. I can tell you the guy that did the video. But it was a older dude. The video came out in like 2013, 2015, somewhere in there. It's like a 3-parter. And he said that human beings were not part of the genetic order of the planet. That the Sasquatch and them were. He's older than me. He probably was my age when he made the film. Here's the thing. I kind of agree with him. He talked about how there's so many different sizes and shapes and heights of these automatons. I'm going to call them automatons because he used the word hominoids. I have no idea what the fuck a hominoid is. I know what an automaton is. I know what an android is. They are also automatons. So let's take this into consideration. We know that Native Americans have traveled across the world by foot, mostly. Some settled in Siberia, some settled in Alaska, and then the rest of us just journeyed everywhere that we could go. And I mean everywhere. As far as Iceland, as far as the North Pole. Funny thing is, in all the places that are mentioned, so are the Yeti, or the Sasquatch, or the Bigfoot, or the hairy people. What I want to know is, boy, this is going to be bad. Sorry. What I want to know is, what about, are they the legendary sky people? Are they the sky people of legend that tribes believed taught them how to make fire and other things? I want to know if they are the sky people who gave Native Americans infinite knowledge. I don't think that they are the sky people, because the sky people are described as technologically advanced. But when you look at things like what the fuck is the name of the show? I think it come on the History Channel, but it's something about like ancient aliens or some shit. I don't know what the fuck the shit is. But all the hieroglyphics with the Mayans, the Incans, and the Aztec, and then the Egyptian hieroglyphics, and they have people from outer space. So that kind of wipes out the sky people theory. So I would not say that Bigfoot and them were the sky people. But what if some of these people who are writing in these stories about Bigfoot are closer to right than wrong? I do watch the Bigfoot Files on YouTube, where it doesn't show anything, it just has a lady reading it. She's an excellent reader, by the way. And one woman said that she communicated with them, and she was with them for like 6 months. The guy in the video said that the dude was kidnapped by Bigfoot and was with them for 6 days. Another guy was responsible for killing the Bigfoot, freezing it, and driving it around the country. So there's so many things that come with this Bigfoot thing. How do we prove what's real and what's not? Legend has it. Again, here we go. Let me put my disclaimer on this. All myth and legends that are of Native American descent change tribally. Alright? In some tribes, they were at peace with the hairy people. At some tribes, they were at war. And until the settlers came from Europe, there was an uneasiness between them. But once the settlers came, the tribal wars kind of stopped with these automatons, and then they started going towards the people taking the land, which, as you know, because of history, Native Americans lost. Right? And why did they lose? Because way back in the day, before y'all knew that the Native Americans exist, there was another European dude who went to China and discovered sulfur and gunpowder. And then they discovered musket balls and started using them. That's not exactly how that works. I just thought that would be kind of funny. But anyway, that being said, this is about Bigfoot and wondering if they are the sky people. Well, they can't be the sky people if they can't really communicate. And if they are the sky people, why are they running? But then you have to go back to, like I said, when it comes to some tribes. Some tribes have made peace with Bigfoot. Some tribes have married young girls into the tribes. And these are also things that pop up on these Bigfoot case files and stuff. There are a lot of people out here trying to find the Yeti, the Sasquatch, the Bigfoot, the Skink Ape, the Ringaroo. Whatever you want to call them, they're all of the same species. They just come in different sizes. Oh yeah, Abominable Snowman. That would be the one that I would find. Just because my luck is that bad, and somehow or another I would be in a helicopter that crashed somewhere down in the fucking Himalayas because I hate cold, and someone would convince me, and it would probably be a hot chick. She'd be like, hey, we can take this helicopter, and we can fly this way past the Himalayas. And my dumb ass, because she's hot, and she'll probably have a nice set of boobs, and she'll probably be the one that dies in the helicopter crash. I'll be the only one that survives, and I'll be the idiot that finds the damn Abominable Snowman. Not because I want to, but because my luck is just that bad. I'm gonna be honest. And y'all ain't gonna like what's about to come out of my mouth. There are some things that humans are not meant to understand. I believe that Bigfoot, Abominable Snowman, whatever you want to call them, is that thing. I also believe that we're not gonna like what we find when we find it. And there's a saying that, you should learn when to leave well enough alone. Things will be revealed to us in time. If they wanted to communicate with us, they'd have done it by now. And maybe they're like Gorilla Grodd in DC and just have their own little communities hidden from the world. Because Gorilla Grodd had a whole ape city where no one knew about it in DC Comics. However, other people discovered it, caused problems. So you see where I'm going with that? But the thing is, you have myths and legends, and each one has a place, and each one changes with the dynamic of time or tribes, because all of that can be said that everything changes tribally. It can also be said that everyone has a place, and we need to know it. But I'm like this. I don't want to know if they exist. I do know that if they do, I don't want to be around when they get pissed off. And now, before I close out, because I think it was last year, I can't zoom in on it, but I can pull it back up off my phone about the Bigfoot. And so I'm going to do that. It's going to go to camera. I'm going to scroll this bitch down. Come on. Stupid fucking technology. I know I have it in here. I'm sorry, I'm not really good with technology. There we go. Because this was on Facebook for us here in Virginia. I can stop my YouTube group thing from popping up. Virginia Department of Game, inland fishers confirmed Thursday, July something. Can't give you an exact date, but I'm going to give you this picture. That sounds like thunder. Okay, so God bless it. So I'm going to close out because we're in Virginia. Alright? I'm in Charlottesville. We're waiting for the big clusterfuck reunion of the Unite the Right jackasses. So this was somewhere in Nelson County. Alright? And here's the thing, man. My uncle, he wants to go looking for this thing because he lives in Buckingham. Buckingham's not too far from Nelson County. It's like a hop, skip, and a jump. And here's me. Have fun with that. You go ahead out there and you keep on fucking with things that you don't understand, and eventually it's gonna fuck with you back. Now, I wanna go to another thing real quick before I go there. I'm gonna go there because it needs to be done. Alright? Come on, phone. Fuck it. Yeah, sorry. There's something seriously wrong with this bitch. Anyway. So, I lost my train of thought, but I think I can pick it back up. Here's the thing. We don't need to know. It's the same thing with aliens. It's the same thing with ghosts. People are going to either believe you or they're not. And everybody wants to know truth. I got a problem with truth. I like having it. I like receiving it. Even if it hurts me, I'd rather have it than not have it. That way I can know which course I want to go on. When it comes down to Bigfoot, aliens, and supernatural shit, how can you not believe in it if you go to church? If you believe in God? Because the Holy Spirit is as supernatural as you can get. And who's to say that these things aren't sentries under the arm and the orders of God to make sure that we don't fuck up His planet? We don't know that. a lot of Native American tribes consider these things to be guardians. Don't ask me which tribes, because I don't have tangible proof. But a lot of Native American tribes consider Bigfoot, Yeti, Abominable Snowman, Ringaroo, everything except the Wendigo, to be guardians. And that includes the Deer Woman and the Polar Bear God from the ice Eskimo legends. I've said this before, I'll say it again. Every myth and legend has some truth to it. And if the Bigfoot shows decide to come on down to Virginia, I like to have a part in that, just because I did watch Mountain Monsters. I still like Mountain Monsters. And I like watching a bunch of white dudes building traps, running around, looking for shit. Okay? Because that's fucking awesome. The problem is, I don't want to go out there with you guys. I mean, if we go out at night and y'all set up a FOB, for those who aren't military, Forward Operations Base, if y'all set up a FOB and like trail cams and shit, and I can stay in the FOB, then that I'll do. I don't like guns, and I don't want to shoot the damn thing. They run around with guns, big old rifles and shit, ready, and they have lethal ordnance, I guess. I'm not going to say that they do, but I do know bucking them ain't no small dudes, and I'm like, dude, I would love to be a part of this show, but I want to be in the Forward Operation Base. I don't want to be out there in the woods because I'll be the idiot with the bad luck that will stumble right into this motherfucker, because my luck is just that bad. I don't want to be there, and that's will be the thing. And then I will also say, because of my Native American heritage, I wouldn't tell anybody. Now, if I found Bigfoot, I wouldn't tell anybody. I would straight up not tell anybody. Like, no, I didn't see a thing. I would hate to be a liar, but I would honestly not tell anybody, because I know that we as humans have a knack for hunting down shit and destroying it instead of studying everything. Okay, yeah, we'll tag a cow. We'll tag a buffalo just so we can keep the population great. We'll tag a fox like an endangered species, or a wolverine or a sloth or some shit like that that's like falling in the species chart. We'll tag a bald eagle here and there. But, honestly, if y'all tag a Bigfoot, I think it would probably rip the tag off. Just because it'd be worried about you tracking it back to its base. And that's kind of cruel. I really don't know how to deal with that. I'm up against the fence. But, we got him here in Virginia somewhere. If you want to come down here and find him, and y'all want to help me get my career off the ground, I'll gladly join. And hell, Destination America, if you're watching, I could use my own show. But I don't want to go after Bigfoot. I want to go after Ghost. I feel a lot safer dealing with Ghost and Witch Rider. I really want to hear more legends from people about the Witch Rider. And no, it is not no goddamn blood paralysis. I'm James Williams Jr. This is Coffee Having number 2. Be seeing you.